Dolly.
Yes.
All right, so you said you had questions. What's your question, sis?
My question is that how can the women, being the mother of the earth, how can the women come on and join so we all can come together and go ahead and claim what really belongs to us?
All right, so you know who you are?
Yes, I do.
Who are you?
I'm a Hebrew, Israelite.
You're an Israelite. All right, so where in the Bible do our sisters call themselves the mother of the earth?
I don't go by the Bible. I go spiritual.
Okay, let me ask you. How do you go spiritual without the Bible?
Because the Bible was taught, and that was, you know, from the Roman Empire.
No. Let me show you.
Okay.
Get what you got. Read that.
2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 21.
Bring it up.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
So, don't think it came by the will of man or the Roman Empire.
Right.
The Bible was way before the Roman Empire.
Right.
You understand, sis? Read.
But holy men of God.
What kind of men?
Holy men of God.
Holy men of God. And who are these holy men of God?
Bring it up.
Our people.
Yes, right.
The Israelites. Not the Roman Empire. Okay? I want to get that established first.
So let me ask you this question. So if you coming from that Bible, then how is it that we are led to read the Bible and not be the head of the Bible? That is
I'm gonna answer that question. That is a very good question. So, I'm gonna ask you the other question that you said, you're spiritual. Let's find out what's spiritual, because you said you don't go by the Bible. You're spiritual. Let's find out what is spiritual. Now go to Romans. Read that.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual.
So we gotta understand that this book is our law book.
Right.
This is what governs us as a people. It's law. This law. Right? Read it again.
For we know that the law is spiritual.
The laws that God gave us is spiritual.
That's
Read.
right. But I am carnal, sold under sin.
But sometimes a lot of our people are cardinal, sold under sin, to believe that, oh, I don't have to go by this book because it's been taken from us or taught to us by our oppressors. Not understanding that this is our record book and that we've been taught a bastardized version of our own book.
Yeah.
Imagine, in slavery, right? I take you from your land. You already know who you are. I can't fully destroy you. So I'm gonna kill you off, and I'm gonna teach your kids that, hey, look, this is our book, and that you are subservient to us.
Right, bring it up.
That's what happened. Our people was taught a bastardized version of our book, our record book.
Right.
So we must first understand who we are, and then go into the Bible and find out what it is that we need to do. So as a woman, right, you said, how can you help the movement, right? As a woman. All right, so go to Titus 2. I need you to flip, all right? Titus 2. Let's find out what the role is of a woman, because in nation building, it can't just be the men by themselves.
Right.
Yes, we go out and teach the people, but women have a job as well.
That's right.
Read that.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So, the aged women likewise, right? Women that are of age, grown women, they must become holy, or know what holy is. What's holy? What is good and holy?
No.
that you, you know, just stay away from sin. No sin.
Okay, so what is sin?
Like fornication.
Fornication.
Deceiving, deceitful, immoral practices.
Immoral practices. All right, you good. You good. That's good. So you must be keeping God's laws, in other words.
To the best of my ability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So read that. Romans. No, Titus. Titus 2. Read it again.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Not false accusers.
So the aged women shouldn't be false accusers. Gossiping, telling lies, spreading rumors, right? That's what aged women should be doing. Read.
Not giving too much wine.
The aged women shouldn't be drunk either. Not saying it's a sin to drink, but you shouldn't be falling out being drunk and belligerent. Read.
Teachers of good things.
They should be what?
Teachers of good things.
They should be teaching good things.
Bring it out.
To whom? Let's find out to who though.
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
So they must teach the younger women to be sober.
Right.
Themselves, they must be sober, so they must teach the younger sisters to be sober, right? Read.
To love their husbands. To love their children.
Because that's something that's not being taught. Our sisters don't know how to love their children. Our sisters don't know how to love their husbands.
Right.
According to the Bible.
Right.
They're being taught how to love their children and their husbands according to the world. Because they do what? What do our women do that you don't see other women do? Let me ask you.
Like follow other cultures that we the head. And I don't know why.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning that like, let's say for Asians want to act black, but I'm not black. I'm not black. Okay, but if the black people want to go and be like stretch their hair,
Like everybody else, right?
Right.
everybody want to be everybody else.
Right.
Right. Read it again.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
So I'm going to pose the question again. What do you see our women doing that you don't see other women do to their men or their children?
Oh, okay. Supporting your man.
Exactly.
Okay,
There
I
you
got
go.
I got
You see?
I got
Our women are quick to go against their own men.
Right.
How can we build as a nation when our women are not even on the same page?
Bring it up.
We're trying to raise the nation up, and meanwhile, when we come home, the woman is battling us.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does, but it goes both ways.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're not talking about no Negro. We're talking about the righteous man.
That's right.
Because we got a lot of bad apples in the bunch. But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the righteous man that's trying to build up his people.
Right.
We got women that don't want to follow suit. That's what the older women should be teaching the younger women how to be.
Bring it up.
But how can they teach that if they're not prodigy? One, I would say this. For the ones who are submissive, when a man knows how to lead, a kid knows how to lead, the queen gonna line up.
That's the point. That's what the point we're trying to get to.
Okay.
So the aged women must be teaching that to the younger women.
Right.
Because the men, their job is to teach the younger men. So everybody has a role, right? You know?
Verse 5. To be discreet. Chaste.
So it says what?
To be discreet. Chaste.
That's a word that our people do not understand. What does it mean to be discreet?
Like respecting yourself,
Reserved,
Yeah.
right? What do you see our young women doing?
showing your body.
Shining their whole body.
Yes.
Everybody can see what they're working with.
Right.
Discreet and chaste. Read.
Keepers at home.
What do our sisters like to do? Are they at home?
Well, no, but yes, for some of them. But here's the thing. The job. European.
No. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what the Bible's saying. Keepers at home. Yeah, well, our women gonna have jobs. That's not what that's going into. Keepers at home. You see our sisters always going out partying on Instagram, social media.
Right.
They're never at home.
That's right.
They're always out partying, like you said, city girls, hot girl summer, things like that. Thrown in their body. They're never at home to be with their kids. They always drop them off where? With their grandma, their mama, great grandma.
That's right.
But watch this though.
Hold on. What you gonna say?
What about the men who
Hold on. We're talking about.
that?
Hold on, sis.
Okay.
Hold on. Because the question was, how can the women support? We're gonna get on the men, but I'm going to off your question.
Right.
All right. Read.
Keepers at home. Good. Obedient to their husbands.
What?
Obedient to their husbands.
Now a lot of sisters, they got an issue with that because they equate obedient as to being a slave. If your husband says, "Hey, I don't want you in a provocative dress," because all the men will be looking at your body. What is the usual response of our sisters?
I don't know. I can't speak for them, but from an example, you can't tell me what to do.
That's the problem right there. Because if you're supposed to be a holy woman of the Bible, you're supposed to obey your husband.
Right.
One that's keeping the commandments. Because as he's been led by Christ, he's leading you. So how can you go wrong?
Bring it up.
What is he going to tell you wrong? If the Bible says, let's get there real quick. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. And then you can get Proverbs. Our sisters got to be adhered to the Bible. If you call yourself a Hebrew, if you call yourself an Israelite, these are the things that are required of us as the Israelites.
Right.
We can't go by what the other nations do.
Right.
Because they led us astray. They want to continue in us being destroyed because with that, they're above us.
That's
right.
And we'll always be on the bottom.
Right.
We can't follow their customs.
Okay, so you hear what you just said? We can't follow them?
We can't follow them. Hold
You
on.
said Christ.
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 What's the issue with Christ?
What Christ is, that's religion, that's Christian.
No. That's, remember what I said earlier. They twisted our history book.
Right.
We're not up here claiming no religion.
That's right.
Christ never brought no religion.
Right.
That's why we got to go and read.
Right.
They made a whole religion behind him.
Right.
The ideal of him, that's where you get this beast right here. But Christ doesn't even look like that in the Bible.
Right.
So we don't follow that. We don't come with religion. Like I said, God gave us laws.
Right.
Never religion. He gave us laws to go by.
That's
He didn't
right.
give us baptism. He didn't
Right.
give us Episcopalian or
Right.
whatever those dumb denominations. He never gave us those.
That's right.
Hold on. So I'm gonna let you finish your thought, but let's finish this right here. Because it says we gotta keep the laws. Right? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So you hear what the Bible says? Remember, the Bible is a book of laws that we are to be governed by. You agree, bro? Right, so we must be governed by the laws. That's what's going to keep us from being on the bottom. That's what's going to bring us back to our rightful place, which is on top.
That's right.
So the Bible says a woman should not wear that which pertains to a man. What article of clothing that belongs to men that you see officers wear today?
Bring it over.
Pants.
Right.
Pants. Those belong to men, not women. Because what does it do when a man sees a woman in pants?
I don't know.
Like, look at my sister right across the street. She got on underwear, but she's wearing them as pants. And you can see her whole shape. A man with a lustful mind sees that and wants to have sex with her. He doesn't want to make her wife.
Bring it over.
He doesn't want to marry her.
Bring it over.
She can't control what a
No. She can't control that. Because the Bible says, read it again, go back.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
That's the law. God
That's right.
says don't wear pants.
Right.
Don't wear pants. It puts it puts a manly spirit on, sisters. And it causes everybody to look at your body.
Yeah.
Your body belongs to who?
your husband.
Your husband. That's for his eyes only. Not for him. Not for the brother up the street. Not for anybody. Because you got to look at it. It's instructions from God. What does God see you as?
His daughter.
His daughter. As a father, does he want every man looking at his daughter?
Right.
No.
That's exactly why he said, don't wear what pertains to men.
That's right.
Because hold on, cultural context. In the book of Deuteronomy, where were we coming out of? What place were we coming out of? What place were we coming out of in Deuteronomy? Egypt.
That's right.
Egypt. Egypt was all manner of evil going on. Men were wearing makeup, wearing skirts, doing sexual behaviors with men and animals. All kind of evil was going on. So God said, look, I'm going to take you out of there, and I'm going to give you a whole new dress code.
Right.
Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And that's why this is spiritual Egypt today. Because what do you see men doing here? Dressing up like women.
That's
you got
right.
transvestites,
Right.
transsexuals.
Right.
You're in sin. Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
All that do that are an abomination. So right now, sis, what you're wearing, though you didn't know, that's an abomination to God.
Bring it over.
He doesn't want to see his princess, his daughter, wearing men's apparel.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word